Good evening, welcome back for those coming back and all on replays. Hey, we hope you stay. Tonight, back to Final Fantasy again. Yay, back on the Dawntrail we go. For the recap, we basically helped Kryl get over and find her parents in a bittersweet reunion before she turned off the memories to them. So we continue on just after that. Without further bits and bops, let's cut on over. You alright there, Kryl? It'd be hard, but we must wish. Yes. Aaronville. Dots. This is it. Dots. Still have some leeway. Oh, what happened? Oh, it's on. Oh, ho. No, wait. Oh. No. Yes. That's where your memories are stored, yes? No. Right, I left it for last so I could guide you as long as possible. Very thoughtful of me, yes? Outing. Oh, a great idea has occurred to me. What might that be? Maybe we arrive on the other side to see you there. Great ideas are generally less than great. Hey, Aaronville. Much I want to grant your mother her wish, I want to respect yours. I said I want you to be happy. I hope you know this. I know. Aaronville's position, much like Kryl, isn't only his mother, his mentor as well. Only make it harder for him to say goodbye. Aren't all mothers mentors to people? To steal the line from the crow, mother is the word for God on the lips and hearts of children everywhere. I like that too much. Let's go. For now, we keep doing what we've been doing, seeking out the endless and learning what's dear to them. In this, it's, I guess, Aaronville and Kryl to a degree. It's like finding your parents on life support and saying goodbye while turning off the machine. Great idea could be. Inner strength. Verification initialized. User registration confirmed. Glory and discovery. Natural world awaits you. Harsh landing each time. You gotta work those adventurers, you know. Don't skip leg day. Those knees are going to be a killer otherwise.
If I could have everyone's attention, I know we have pressing business, but I'd like to say a few words. Before I died, I had two wishes. The first was to see who my Eleneshpia would become. I would say that wish has been fulfilled. Indeed, it has. For the boy who once shunned company has returned, somewhat sociable man, surrounded by wonderful friends. As his mother and mentor both, I couldn't be more proud. As for my second wish, that was to see all manner of nature that I had never seen before. I hoped to explore every corner of the world and there find thriving life. But I didn't even get to see all of Tural, did I? Never enough hours in a day, or days in a year, or years in a life. Kafkiwa. Oh, don't give me that look. Though, admittedly, I did go and spoil the mood. What I was so poorly trying to work up to asking was this. I want you to help me fulfill my second wish. I have a good feeling about this place. There is so much here I've never seen before, I just know it.
We'd love to see it with you.
I thought you might say that. Thank you. Windspath Gardens is home to a collection of flora and fauna that once thrived on the continent. Like the rest of living memory, I haven't explored it in earnest. Controlling my vessel demanded all of my attention.
Oh.
But at long last, I'll get to meet the creatures here. Wrap things up with a perfect little adventure. So, shall we?
We shall.
Absolutely not. We're to grant you your wish, and then what? You leave? You cannot ask that of me.
Oh, Ellen Neshpir. Please understand. I just wanted to end on a happy note. Not only for myself, but for all of us. Better that than a sad goodbye, surely.
One last chance to make a memory. Do not squander it, this legacy you are left. Let's begin our adventure. Feel free to continue befriending Endless. I'm sure you'll be absorbed by the delightful thing. Not that far a jog. Everlasting you. Funny. Timberman. Very first encounter you ever get when you do a Gridania start 1.0 was basically some wolves and then being chased by a giant dryad. Particular garden is the blooms of discovery. Beautiful, isn't it? But these just stone towers with flowers overlaid on them. stunning. And they're all actual plants? Specimens were brought here hundreds of years ago for conservation. The calamity had pushed them to the brink of extinction. Great conservatory. You'll find flora and fauna the likes of which no longer exist elsewhere. Doesn't that just set your heart aflutter? I suppose. I see Bun Bun. Some creatures I encountered outside Thrall may have cousins in this world. Life in the reflections, it would make for an interesting study to compare them. They certainly do. There's an idea. Leave it to my pupil to think up such. Not a world-reversing adventurer and a veteran gleaner, but a pair of finest scholars beside. Veritable gathering of inquisitives, and I'm thrilled to be part of it. Tongue, piety, battle dance. Tongues. Licky, licky. He does, Gryle. Those in Eorzea, such was the case in the first two. Let's see why not. Outside of adaptation, it wouldn't change too note from the core when they were sundered. It's only 5,000 years, so yeah, about 5,000 years or so, 6,000 years. That's not a lot of for major external changes. Back that points to this. Speak with the locals, they're bound to be familiar with the area after all. Inland Sheppy suggested, compare creatures here at the native of the source. Never ventured outside, so I look forward to your insights. Never only been to Charlian, but I like to think I know interesting stuff when I see it. Most places, I can't wait to hear your thoughts. But yeah, 5,000 or 6,000 years, it's not a lot for major diversion. Not physical, anyway. 10,000 years is what it took for saber-toothed cats just to become ordinary cougars. The trunks. See the plants within the capsules? Can't survive within Wind's Path Garden, would become invasive and disrupt the ecosystem. Conditions they require from tropical to frigid climes, while keeping them isolated. Preserved forever, just like ourselves. These ones are going to die. When the power goes out, so to speak. So I'm familiar with you, Timberman. Resembled the treants natives to the 12 Woods. See, they are. I don't remember that running when I first played 1.0, running away from one with Ida and Papalimo. Not by endless, then by machines. Water watching endless. Water here is created by using electrope. Initial product is too pure, just remains a composition natural environment. Basically pure water. Pure water is a bit nasty. Don't know what's become wild outside of the barrier. There's a lovely spot such as this in the real world. Top of the lookout here. Great vantage point, even a food stall in case you're hungry. Also the Aetheryte. Move home point each time. Terminal gazing endless. Aren't actually Alexandrian, but have a place called Conde Pete. In this, greeting someone when you say lollyhole in a spirited manner. Famous for a gigantic tree that grew nearby. Stood on its base, the roots covering the ground went beyond the horizon. Inspired by the very tree, the Ifa tree. Nice to have it as a memento of prosperity. You have to change the barding. Absolutely. I don't know if you can change barding will actually mount out. But you can. That'll work for now. Never done it on mount, mind you. Most fascinating report. Gauging impressions to share, I hope. These ambulating trees. The fact that they walk. Similar creatures in Urapachu. Why don't you tell me more of the treants as you know them? Hurl acorns at you, exploding ones. Where they prey upon even wolves. Yeah, that's the event that happens in 1. In the beginning for 1.0. I don't know if they kept that for 2.0 because I didn't play that. I didn't do the beginning in Gradani, did Limpsas. And it was fairly similar, but not quite. So I would assume it was a case of grandfather and then proceeding to basically watch as a wolf or two are basically devoured by them. Imagine there are creatures that serve as their prey. Ecosystems. Calls to mind Labyrinthios, does it not? That it does. Storage facility deep under Charlie, and it contains a recreation of a temperate climate zone. Such a place exists? Amazing! And catch sight of a large scalekin. What does it look like? Rodent-like form, walks on all fours. Doesn't that make it a beastkin? Covered in scales. One that mimics succulent plants. They're classified as a scalekin. Hard to say without seeing it. Why don't you show me? In a flower field area, it should be near. Head over there. Find it, we'll see who's right. Lend us your opinions. Ah, fair enough. We come along too. I think we're had much better things to do. I'll let the others know, and then I'll join you. Got all these do not enter signs. Don't see it, so it must be a thing. Help us find the creature. Didn't give the impression it moves very much. Means it's got to be fairly close. Which is always a terrible idea. Look high, look low. Look where we need to go. Eshivor, counted in the first. That's one over there. Certainly has the look of both scale skin and beastkin. More closely, tell me your observations. Deft little pause. Scales on its back are in fact a unique form of hide. Being shed, it grows with the creature. This is more like a beastkin, like you said. For this. You alone with me. Where did you encounter it? Well, in the first reflection, to be honest. Fairy Kingdom of the First? Has been to the very edge of existence. He's seen life that others could only imagine. Creation holds no end of mysteries. Love to have seen them all. Life beyond the bounds of our star and plane both. Looks like we're having fun. Like an Eshivor. What? Never. Hearing about the unknown never fails to rouse me. I felt the same way when Keterim and Golf treated me to tales of their travels. You've met my grandfather too. Oh, didn't I already mention it? When Galuf came to Tural to investigate the Golden City, I happened to have business with Guljaja, so we met in Tuliola. Little did I know the tiny babe he was cradling would return as you. To think our paths had already crossed all these years ago. Not only yours and mine, Sheppy was there too, did you know? I don't remember. Quite fine if you don't. It's like, it's quite okay if you don't remember. Aww. Galuf told me about Charlie, and I later urged Sheppy to take up gleaning. Fussy Bun was growing up dour and withdrawn. At my wit's end, I recall your grandfather's story about gleaners. Seeing the world through their adventures would inspire a change for the better, I believed. I'm sorry, I was dour and withdrawn? You still have some work to do. It's because you're that way with us now, and for one, I'm grateful. Eh. And Vale's got a Squidward way of doing things. Keep moving, shall we? So, Celeria Museum of Nature. Facility wanted to be visited. Supposed to have creatures that take you on leisure flights. Only 3 people can fly at one time. You and Aravan go, there's still plenty of things that we can do here. Can you come with us, Thalen? Really? Okay. Down the bottom of the ramp that runs west of Linode Arrow. Or Linode Arrow. Come on. Now, exploring one's own new location is kind of the first thing I would be doing. Solidly? Very much so. Angry! Been chased by enough by you guys. Hold your positions. Where's that? Oh, it's over there. As much as I like to go for a flying jump off of things, I know they won't let you do it without basically a case of, aha, no, we're not gonna let you do that. Whales! There be whales here. Marine ecosystems. It's just marine echolocation. I wonder what the Outrunner's job really is here. Bye-bye. Angry. I did not get him. I'm to ride the Mewabra. I'm not going to survive with that word. Syria Museum of Nature. Main buildings closed to ether sortage. Still offering leisure flights. Capybaras. It's a capybara. You know better to judge a creature by its appearance. This will be great. I just know it. Tongue Piety Battle Dance. Go. An ether current. Where can we go on leisure flights? Yes? We are endurable. Capybara. Trained by a Tarali friend. Word will send you up, up, and away. Shall we then? Well, why not? Mount up. Fly a set route. Only need to enjoy the view. Yep. Exhilarating. Be damned, they really do fly. Flying formation. Don't we look like migrating birds? Except we're on giant rodents. Mallard, where your name come from? It's a duck. That I knew, but I learned it from the shamanist, not from you. Migratory bird that can fly anywhere it desires, even across an ocean to distant continents. And you've done just that, my clever mallard. I'd thank you not to call me that. Get out of the road! You're gonna get splatted! Just tanks it. Good one. Overall, time really does fly when you have fun. Fly. Living memory from on high. Oh, and there's a fate train kicking through. Wonderful, an experience worth saving for the very end. You enjoyed yourselves, I trust? Well, it's always worth a new experience. It was enjoyable enough, I suppose. For my fussy bun-bun, that's high praise. Glad I invited you and Thalen. Thank you for indulging me. We go for another 100 rides, but I must settle for the one. Time we head to Aero Terminal. There's still things you wish to do, you'll want to do them now. You're ready, make your path yonder. I'll find the others and let them know the same. Facsimile constructed for memories. I understand this. Right there, as alive in spirit as if I've ever known her. How am I supposed to do it? Supposed to erase her? You know how it tears me apart? Well, I've got 1, 2, 3 blue, 4 blue, technically. I thought I heard you. I heard a whooshing sound. You know, I had to turn around. It's like, it's a current. Three out of 10. They've reduced the ether currents in the other areas as well. 4? I know they reduced them, but not by that much. Wind spirits. You Gagoffin gas bags won't catch me. Let's send off Kukia with a smile. Smile better suits, yes. We'll be there for Erinville. From below, looks like you're having fun. It'll just be ... again.
How delightful this has been. Not since my journey with the Dawn Servant have I enjoyed myself so. No, I'm selling it short. This was even better. And that's because I was able to share this adventure with my darling boy. Well, this is as far as I can go. As for the rest...
Just stop. You're doing it again. Deciding everything by yourself, and then disappearing.
Elaneshpia, you're my pupil, so you ought to understand. Everything that lives must one day die, and that which has died isn't meant to return. This is the way of nature. Mine is an unnatural existence, and I've suffered it only because I had to unmake this twisted mausoleum. But now that brave souls have appeared to whom I might entrust my mission, I may finally embrace the end. Can't you be happy for me?
How could I be happy?
I was actually quite scared, you see.
Oh?
Scared that I'd be trapped inside the barrier forever and denied the thrill of discovery for all my days. Your coming gave me courage and comfort, Eleneshpia. More than you know. And now here I stand, unburdened and free. In this moment, the happiest of my life.
Word of wisdom. Those feelings will live on.
As you wish, Mother. I'll continue what you began. You were right, of course. Leaving home has broadened my horizons. I've met my friends and found this place. So I bid you leave your dreams with me. And no, I'll go where you couldn't go, and do what you couldn't do. I will.
Nothing more can be asked.
Look at you. All grown up and dependable. Yet with so much more ahead. A world of experiences await you, each a lesson of its own. You may know failure and burning regret, but these two shall become beacons to guide you. So come what may, hold your head high and carry on with conviction. And wherever your journeys take you, keep me close to your heart, will you? I should like to be there, to see what I haven't seen.
You will be, Mother.
Now, run along. And never forget that you're my pride and joy. I trust you all can handle the rest. Take care, and farewell.
Bittersweet memories. Yes, thank you for the memories. Thank you for watching over my Eleneshpia. I'll be fine now, I know it. Need to do all the little quests in the areas and hunt down their ethers. carry on with their hopes and memories in our hearts. See our task through to the end. No more doubts, I'll shut down the terminal. I leave this to you, Ambrose. I won't waver. Not anymore. If you're ready for yourselves, then so am I. It won't change too much. Return to the start before you can begin.
That makes all of them.
All that remains is to wait for the meso terminal to become vulnerable when it's about to initiate fusion. And then we strike.
Floating rock. We didn't have to wait long.
Please be advised, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. Repeat, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. The ether of all residents will shortly be replenished. Be at ease. No action on your part is required. We thank you for your patience.
Wait, it's already begun?
Uh-oh. Second thought, we may have to do this as let's finish this. Won't let her hopes be in vain. A moment too soon. He's saying she won't let us do as we please anymore. The note Sphene seeks to protect doesn't change what we have to do. Right. Normally, I think I'd do this, but I suspect this is the last zone, and this will be like the last serious fight. This should open up the dungeon, I would think. Her plan, best chance of stopping Sphene. In doubt, are we all prepared, I assume? Goes without saying, come, we head to the terminal. So, option 1. Do the terminal. Option 2. Do each of the little pieces and find the last pieces of my puzzles. These are all... Yes. $374 to the west. Southwest. Over here somewhere. There's like, what, 2 quests in each of the 3 zones? So... those first? South. South. Four zones, assume. There it is. Go do those. Yeah, I'll just finish up the quests before pushing into the final step. $720 to the north. That's over here. Grab the ethers first. Southwest. Oh, it's over there somewhere. Doot doot. Ouchie. Actually, I should probably do that. Go back, do these, because I need that one for its blue anyway. Oh, look. Entry allowed. $64 southwest. It's just literally over this hill. There it is. All right. Good kick to the head. Free stance. $700 odd to the east. Over here. You don't have one. Right. I should do this quest and this quest, because I can teleport back and forth between those ones. Scratchy. Nice. So I got 3. It should be to northeast. Still says east. Could be over here, or, you know, east is sort of this region. Gonna go this way, just so I don't wind up being chased by everything. I don't know if they've intentionally turned off the background music or if I'm just between song points. It sounds like they intentionally turned it off. Places like this. Which I must admit does add well to the effect. Tenacious Tour Guide. Yeah, but guess what happened? Right in the middle of one of my tours, all my customers up and vanished. Not being able to see this. I need to do something all this pepped up pep. Don't think you. How about it? It won't take much of your time. Sure. That's water. Your toes on this. Two storied fountains. Come, wait for you in front of this one. Sort of ghosts left to move on. Bureau Archivist. Unreturned books are a nightmare for any landing this. Suppose I can ask a small favor. Medical history texts formerly available on loan, several borrowers have disappeared and no longer able to return their books. Might help collect the outstanding monographs. I too will be erased. Can't imagine the collection will receive any more visitors. Nonetheless, every fate will provide useful someday to someone, hence my determination to make sure no documents left behind. Find the last few books. So, do, and then that should basically allow me to return over here. Yay! Make the turn from remembered, can remember this butt. Outrunner, yes we can. Faded folio. Follow. Freya's got the aggro. Field. Just ruin its day. Stimulate body with electrical energy to alleviate pain. Great deal of attention in the medical circles. Practice terms, abundance lectures may also attractive from economic standpoint. Corporeal etheric imbalance remain, at least not among ethological researchers, many of whom disapprove of the technique. Side effects, electrical is currently warranted. Electrope has triggered profound transformation in medicine. Suggests a couple of new epoch. Epic. I like saying epoch, it sounds funnier. Though it would be premature to dismiss continued importance of time-honored arts, herbology, healing magics must be aware news made by this, bound to foster new techniques. Looks like there's a way through there, but there isn't. There's no way through for you. Mint condension monograph. Angry Bird. Rock your world. Freya, gain some more. Balance with the body, number of issues present themselves. Senses, eventually leading paralysis. Heard 400 years ago, suffered from an imbalance towards lightning energy, succumbing to affliction. So she fell victim to the exact same thing that boy is, which is why she's so eager to help him as much as possible. There you are. This I'll have to put on at all the stops. Legends, 2 sources of water imbued with mystical properties. First is the fountain right here. They say merciful mouthfuls enough to give you vim and vigor. How Brad's resort revitalization, there could be more fitting fountain. Fails the healing waters is another matter. Ahem. Myths are myths, after all. Hope you're not too disappointed. Nevertheless, our waters may be decidedly mundane. The font still lives up to its name. Here's clouds of flock to the fountain, inevitably leaving soothed and refreshed. For those that display such devotion, there is something to be gained from a gulp or two. Whet your appetite, because another fountain exists on the eastern side of town. I'm gonna go run this book in. I'm gonna deliver these books before I go talk to you, because I don't want you just to turn green there and I gotta run all the way back across here anyway. You might do it to me anyway. Like, oh, I gotta make you come all the way over here anyway and say hi. Versus just like beep, 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 beep. Mr. Pink Eye. Ah. I have your books. You may have them back. Trying to find this. Recover the documents. Sure, Stola will love to come here if we can. This is stable still after we're finished with it. Should be, because it's not like they're about to dump this. Medical collection has always been dedicated archiving and exhibiting medical history of the entire continent. Tome, treaties, lists of artifacts, old curios, medical autonoma. Only remaining archives, the door collection, have been closed to prevent ingress of fiends. Strike me more recent about modern medical techniques. Certain conditions remain incurable. Etheric imbalance. Sad of me to hear no major breakthroughs made by your time. Never ending. Ailments discovered, treatment is devised, new techniques, new diagnostics require new treatments. Cycle of rain to river, sea to cloud. Technological progress flows ever onwards. As advanced techniques advance, so does medicine. Incurable afflictions of presence are consigned to the past. Catalog these trials and tribulations, that the knowledge may spur the next breakthrough. This, why I plan to maintain the collection to the very moment I disappear. Heartfelt thanks, and thank you for everything you've done for the medical collection. Turns out she's actually a real person. What a bum story that would be. It's like, I feel hungry. All the food's gone. Why would I feel hungry? I'm just a reflection, aren't I not? Oh god, no, I'm a real person. Let me out. No, I've made a horrible mistake. Ding, ding, ding. Like, everyone gets to be back to where their happiest moment. It's a nice idea. Simulated rage. Yeah, you don't need simulated rage. Just say the wrong thing on X. You'll get more than simulated rage. If it wasn't true. I do not have an X account nor a Twitter account. Can't stand it. Wouldn't use it. Excellent. Allow me to continue. You stand before another storied fountain. Aid to bring happiness whoever tosses in a coin. Blessed by happiness? Sure, your different wish wouldn't go unanswered. Plenty of folks used to do that in days gone by. If I take this coin and make a wish. Digital coin. The guy's flipping crypto. outside of range. Figured he was going to do that. I asked, what did you wish for? Right? Get done what needs getting done. Strength to help as many people as I possibly can. For this journey to never cease, it's a secret. Sounds like you have some weighty responsibilities. Expectations, more than responsibilities. I've given this to her countless times, not once have I weighed a wish myself. Not because I pour scorn on legends or anything like that, I just never got round to it. Finally got to finish my tour. Mark my occasion, I might just toss a coin in. As for my wish, another chance, I'd want to connect with as many people as I could through my job. Worked here as a tour guide in my former life too, before it became a home to the endless. Living memory was open to living, breathing folk seeking relaxation and revelry. Got quite a lot of people back there, never tired of sharing my knowledge and hearing visitors' wonderful stories. Took up the same job as an endless. I'm proud of that, staying true to myself. Didn't come to hear me harp on about my life. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. Hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did. Hoping our wishes come true. Farewell, my final customer. I wonder... Soul split in two. How much returns to the etheric sea? And does any of it? I'm sure it does. This is all just one holdover shell of however many few survived as the calamity took everyone. Destruction of their realm. Which one? I'd have to look up the history of Eorzea. Which umbral era ended in lightning? It's not silly to look up, I must admit. You'd give me my answer sure and quick. Clever youngling. Founding celebration. Yes. I'm not the only one left. Maybe, just maybe, he's still looking for my brother. Two of us hardly ever apart. Started seeing if I'll be stuck here until we're reunited. Worried about overlooking something. Would you mind coming with me? Say the word. Sure. Yay, thank you. Check this. Let's head near this one. We're near? Oh. Throw him under the... It's no, that's the sash. That's the sash. I haven't just, like, strapped him to the front of the bird. How terrible. It's like just getting dragged along. It's like, ah! Oh, what are you doing? Great. Also fun to ride and beautiful too. Especially when it was all lit up. Seeing it always used to make me happy. Some naughty kids used to have competitions how far they could launch their shoes while riding it. Someone right into Otis while I was on patrol. Should have seen the look on their face. Seeing it so empty. No sign of my brother either. Near the Esperance wheels next. Can't run up the wall, so... Oh no! Meow! Galley cats with rainbow wings! Go away, acro cats. Northeast. Meow! I'll give you a meow right in the head with it. Full on cat fight. Game we used to play. Two people would split up right opposite wheels. When the cabin got close enough, we'd reach out and try to link hands. Quite a stretch. We had to do it while all the cabins were moving. Miracle none of us got hurt. Any pair that pulled it off would share an unbreakable bond. I was always a bit skeptical, though. I had given it a try with my brother. No sign of him here means no sign of anyone. A way to get a glimpse of the wheels up close, but I should have known better. Doubts he's rather than tinkering cerulean engine than taking in the sights. You're from Tulliola? Wait, don't tell me you're from Tulliola too. I could have sworn I saw someone just like you when I was getting on the train that day. Found a way of getting through the barrier after I died? Come to think of it, there was another during the performance. Was that? That was Val Woklamat with you, wasn't it? Wonder why I didn't realize it at the time. A lot to take in. Tell me the news of the world beyond. I see. My children, brother of I, were inseparable. First brought to Cerulean, we both marveled at its potential, dirigible technology that our society came to rely on. Two were charmed by the railways of Shaloni. Fateful day we parted ways. Since then, I've only known the confines of the dome. Took the stage with you. She appeared much as she did the day of the Ascension, a living person. Leo affairs. Hardly any time has passed from beyond the barrier. For the train, my brother side behind Shaloni. Facilities next to Dome is much the same, that I can only assume he's live and well. If that's the case, I suppose the search of mine was rather futile. Out there, living his life to his fullest, nothing in the world could bring me more joy. Spent together some of the happiest of my life. No moment wish God, they didn't wish to return to those halcyon days. Isn't to say the life I've built here hasn't been worthwhile. I drew strength from those that made the same fate in Shlushani, or there, that day. Learned much from the engineers I became acquainted with. Took time, and I'm finally glad to see this pure life is just as joyful and as fulfilling. News you share, I may never have come to this realization. All I needed was the assurance my dear brother was alive and well. The memories of each. $331 to the northwest, northeast. Lively lass. Uh-oh. Can you believe it? Finished setting up a brand new game for my friends. They've gone and disappeared. Unbelievable. Guess what? It's a game of hide and seek. You're never gonna find them. Ages to think of all the clues and hide them around the town. Guess it was for nothing. I got it. Why don't you give me a go? Have a great time. Boy. By yesterday's gate stands a tiny mountain piled high. See if you can figure out where I've hidden the clue, the next clue. Boy. Well, I can see this would have been far more annoying if they did the same thing with the other hidden quests that you get. It's like, by the way, we're not going to tell you where it is. Figure it out. Or check. You're going to have to find the help of other players to figure it out. Like, no! No! Stacks of crates by the gate. Scrap of parchment, scribing the next clue. 4 lamps loom over streets of glass. Not anymore. Only one true light shines on Her Majesty. Western Street lamp. Great job at solving the second here. Over the river, in sight of the spiral, behind the pointy hatted hides shrubs you seek. Pointy hat, pointy hat. Pointy hat, pointy hat. Pointy hat. This is more of a French style of architecture. Yeah, English never went with that high an arch for their castles. It was always the Germanic and Franken ones that were that. You're a dab hand to this final clue to go. Princess awaits your return. Need the password. I want to be your canary. I think that's a direct call back to the actual group from Final Fantasy IX. It's been like an age and a half since I played it, for that matter. Hello, little scuzzers. With your pink little shoes. Chase me if you can. Keep the witch. Oopsie, that's not what I wanted to do. 189 to the east. Up there anyway. You saw nothing. I must admit, if I ever got stuck in a world, magic in it, I would basically be one to stuff a number of markers. As with flying colors. That you finished, I thought I'd tell you how I came up with my clues. Sure. This entrance to Yesterland, a stack of crates a few steps away. To hang around by the gate, make sure any newcomers... yes, pretty nice of them, right? Trip down her memory lane. 4 lamps doing this. The street lamps in star glass. A bit one true one light shine this because it's supposed to look for the street lamp closest to the Meso terminal. Queen Sphene statue in the air from between the air cab and the rails. Quite a sight. Over the river, behind the pointy hat, this old Electrope River. Spiral is the air cab station staircase. Pointy hat, funny shaped roof. We used to play hide and seek. It was a popular spot. Great place to leave a clue. But waiting for the princess. Princess waiting for your return. Wrote that because princesses live in castle, and that's where I was waiting. This. Title of a princess who falls in love with a commoner. Great about this game. Not about having fun. Introduction to Yesterland and anyone who's just arrived. How about this? I want to take folks off the beaten track. They learned our password. Won't be needed anymore. We're glad you played my game. Last wander place. It's been fun. Thank you. And there's another one pretty close by. Northeast, 107. That should be in the visible things. Would be you guys, wouldn't it? Up there it is, up there. Brownies. Okay. Not a paisa. Or a fuka. Your brownies in this one. $577 to the west. West. I think that's still here somewhere. I'll run towards this, though. Either that or it's like right behind here. Would be a royal kick in the panner. Like, by the way, yeah? Don't worry, that one's not having a problem. It's just waiting for basically a reboot because of, you know, it got an update from CrowdStrike. Someone's like, that's in bad taste. No, it isn't. Still laugh at everyone calling it a Microsoft outage, though. It's a Microsoft outage. No, it was CrowdStrike doing an update at kernel level without properly testing all the variables. Of course it blew up. That's still here somewhere. play with stuff on the kernel level, and most high-level security does nowadays. From anti-cheats to everything, you make sure that stuff works widely, because you're messing with stuff that's... Oh, there it is. Guaranteed to crash a computer if you screw it up. That's why you gotta have several test systems, especially with that level of stuff. Restless Milala. Volcanic disruptions. Yes, you with the weapon. Part of my candor, but I must insist in the matchlock mandate this instance. No, not a leisurely outing. Actually, to save innocent lives. Fear of volcanic stalking after some defenseless animal. Were I to vanish, allow these to prey on those creatures, I'd never forgive myself. Defend them, no matter the cost. Yes, step lively, we had no time to lose. One last rescue. Would appear. Arrgh. I don't know why it gets the name Outrunner. It can't outrun anything. Trusted engineer. Sharp-eyed individual. While relaxing this, I never thought it would come to this. Misplaced something precious to me, a set of blueprints. Dropped them on the way to the Springs terminal shut down. I was chasing my this. Search, I couldn't even vanish with the others. Forgive my boldness. Make it worth your while. Before my soak, arena of valor. So leave for you. My part, I can scan the springs one more time. Oh, indeed. But his quest doesn't show up until after pushing the button, so it's not like you could have got it, run back, done this, and then run forward. Oh, it's nearby here. Probably over here is where the ether thing is. Arena advertisement. It's not blueprints. Detailed documentation. Massive tower crones, this mapped out in painstaking blueprints for this. Ah, it's got the documentation for the mesos. 80 northwest. That should be visible. There you are. Oh, you. Can you jump over the edge? No. Uh. $270 northeast. Hi, goodbye. Be about here too in the menageables. Menageable? Menageable. 270 northeast, sort of like here? Oh, did I pass that? You suck. 277 due north. No, it's probably up by the menageables. How are we doing? 1 ether current, 2 quests. So basically that last ether current and these 2 quests, and I'll have everything. Yippee! Angie! Grr, arg. He's floating in the water. I'm rolling this up. Give him a bop on the head. Ice creams! Those blueprints, not a single sheet scattered. At least I managed to track them down. These? Sweet Blue, how I missed you. What you gonna do with them, though, man? No, I do with this, or retrieving them. No trouble, but what do you plan to do with them? This, I drafted the blueprints for design. You believe it, the finished work is of yours truly. Ah. Concept wasn't entirely my own making. Malala folk thanks for its creation. Ah. Refugees from another world. Sun-kissed paradise till everything froze, engulfed by a calamity and path. Great speaker, my ancestors were guided to this world, left their home lower, towering statue of their savior. Compassionate, selfless soul, sacrificing all she had to save her pig. Not like this, no? Incorporated her Majesty's beauty visage on top of the terminal, forever at the heart of the city, flawless to do, say myself. Everything, my passion, my love, my love of country, given shape. Pounds of parchment, they're my life's work personified. Wrought in the arena of valor. Soft wasn't so furious. Owe you a great debt. Never meeting her face to face, all I can do now is wish to do so. Gaze upon her glorious image before I fade away. This. Bye. Like. I know. I met the speaker. Right? I know. I've seen the statue of the speaker. Wait. Like, I know. Because of this? It's like... Oh, that would just burn his bum badly. Of Lola... what is it? The island's called Alo right now. Alo. Eh? You've been? I've seen the statue you left behind. The world you come from is the world I come from. And that's not the right way. I gotta go this way around. I gotta go this ways. Northwest. Yes, it's over that way. Angie. No, I'm being emoted on. T-pose. You know, I know it's trying to basically like hands up and come after you, like arg, but the way its hands kind of come up, it's like T-posing after you with an angry face. It's like, oh goddamn. No, your dominance does not mean anything to me. The amount of sheer power it would take to make all this look the old way. Little wonder there was little ether for everyone else. I mean, just think about how much power you guys were dumping into this thing regularly. Angable bombs. Big burst. Roar. Oh, there's a lookout point anyway. get that. Sightseeing Vista record, as if you were still up and operational. Though I must admit, those masks are carved into the stone. I know. It's like, I know you fled from the source to wherever this place was. Wait, you know of this, where we came from? Of course, I visited the island. It still stands, back to being a lush paradise again. Oh, the scorpion, two tiny critters. Knowing their quarry, we don't ask swiftly. Worry not, little ones. Arr, psych up, go. Well, lolly ho. They're called matchlock scorpions. Uh-oh. Too many people doing it at once. No, don't you dare start. I'm not. Dozens of people at the same location of the quest. I'll wait for them to sort of leave before I do. This took every dog's courage I could muster. Escape. Find them, lead them back to the entrance before the scorpions catch sight to this. Meet you back there as well. Wonder what delusion he's seeing. Shoot new. But, you know, I still got, what, 2 onions left? Yeah, I do. All the onions to get to 20. When the time comes. Then we'll do a quick burn around the area, get the whole map, and then finish. My weapon-wielding friend, your lifesaver. All escalated pretty quick. You provide excellent under this. It's what we do. A bit of history with those scorpions. Previous life. Past introducing new and exciting creatures to the Matchlock Menagerie. Know the wonders of the animal kingdom. Prospect of scorpions posed a great risk, argued with upper management to where to keep them would be the cost. Ordered us to take them in. Scorpion-based vodka was a popular delicacy in Alexandria before the war. Sought to recreate those drinks and share them with the masses as a way of a new exhibit. Time passed. Finally returned as an endless, only discovered the menagerie in shambles. Thrice damn scorpions have a run of the place now. Should have argued against them when I had the chance. Should never agree to that terrible exhibit. Bingo, those pangs of regret never abated. So when I spotted those innocent creatures wandering in the menagerie, I felt obligated to return, save what little I could. Our fuzzy little friends are none worse than rare. Capybaras. What are they doing on this side? Those two originally belonged to the menagerie? They must have. I don't recall bringing such precious pups. Perhaps one of my associates introduced them after I left. Rest easy in the knowledge these two will have each other when I'm long gone. Should be able to escort them safely from here. Deepest gratitude, presumably theirs as well. Such weirdness. But this place is a lot like the 13th. Free bird! Only like a little bit of stuff in the middle to actually get. Frequent flyer! Doo-doo. Ding 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 ding. Oops, can't go any higher. Yay! Buzz your porch. Can't land on that. Why not? Nope, just that little corner there, and then we'll head into the main quest. Why they got it coming so far out this way? The map. Should be the map anyway. Oh, wait, there's something else right there in Yesterland. No looking spots from on high here. Just a tower to prove that you've actually got your flight before you can get all the things in the map. Tower of Mu. Well, fully for you. It is mapping the realm. Yadio. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. I like the fact that they killed the music as you killed each zone. It really does become a tomb. I must admit, we haven't really raided that many tombs. Parents watching over, I'm sure of it, as is my grandfather. Whatever it takes, we must protect that which we hold dear. Will do my part as well. Can't simply shut it down like the others. Mother did tell us its defenses are tight. Also left a mean program will send your souls into the terminal. Left me a means of circumventing a program that will send your souls into the terminal's memory banks. Virtual domain generated by Sphne's memories. Venture in this, hence stop, seek out, and stop Sphene. Wouldn't be the first time. If our souls are transferred there in their eternity, dying in that domain would be no different than dying outside of it. There's no guarantee of safe return. We dove into a digital world before. That was what the whole tower one is. Nonetheless, that is a risk we must take. From this far, I'll be damned if I'm going to turn back now. Meeting the Endless, I've gained a better understanding of Sphene and the burden she bears. Say a few things to her when we meet again, even if it doesn't make a difference. Whatever happens, we won't let Sphene walk her misguided path any longer. For those we have yet to meet, provide support. Mother instructed me on her program, as well as the world within the terminal. Keep an eye on your bodies while you're gone. If you come to it, I won't hesitate to call on our comrades outside. We're acutely aware of my limits. Terminal will most certainly fear fierce resistance from its defenses. Sphene herself, as she tends to erase her own memories. What manner of entity she'll become as a result, none can say. Invokes the key, opens portals to other worlds. Vast amounts of ether to bring against. We must be prepared for anything. We'll defeat her last things, then he'll say or say, and then we go into the final fight. Come, my friends, it's time to settle this. Meso Terminal unlock. What will it be called? Alexandria, now accessible. We do this with the team. Trial on damage. Draw this. Absolutely. Commence. Right? That way we can get the full experience of all the things. If you try to do this with a party, everyone runs past all the glowy bits. Oh, wow. The defenses might look like knights or something. Party members, myself.
To the memories of better days, I bid farewell.
This. Is this the Alexandria when she lived? We're inside her memories. Better days, I bid farewell.
Have you heard? Princess Sphene is here.
She was goodness personas. Duties. It's the princess. Oh, to get a glimpse of her. She was goodness personified.
Foreign entity detected. Proceeding with removal.
Dealing with her. Us dealing with Sphene's antivirus program. Wouldn't be the first time. Like I said, we had the whole tower using S9 as the hacking medium to bust through it. Now, Aaronvale, will you work as a guide in this? Princess Sphene. Running all this. Oh, she's back in the airship.
Your smile means all is right with the world.
If I smile, it
Even
is
back
because
then.
you all smile for me.
Wooklamats, even back then, she was close to her people. So uplifting, blessing be upon you, Highness. One must be trying on her, too. Service eternal, she lives by her words. Part of the kingdom must do our part. Become a knight and protect the princess. Immunization protocol. Key code 1. Well, you're not running kernel levels, antiviral, so, you know, deal with it.
Take that!
Code injection. Try this icebreaker on for trot size. Little pie in the face. Ruin this program's day. Ah. Slappy clappy. That could be terrible. Oh man, Titan, that could have been a horrible picture. No, my brain. That's no. Titan appearing behind and going ah right behind the elephant. It's like no, you're wrong. No, no, no.
Initiating security protocol.
Volatile memory cache. Antivirus X. You thought I was joking.
Foreign entities remain. Initiating level 3 security protocol.
Bundle cone. Okay. Hide cones. Foreign entity. Okay, I was not fast enough for that maneuver. That's okay. This is what we learn. That's why I like doing this. You can but learn.
Foreign entities remain. Initiating level 3 security protocol.
Immune response. Also immune response. Okay.
Allow me.
Right, so this should go. That's a tight spot. Tank Buster and you do not leave a lot of room in that maneuvers. Holy. Can you remove all this side? Simon says on the big scale.
There.
Now we can play it nicely.
You are my people, and I will protect you.
Come to a different time.
The painful
Everything's
memories
in
of
ruin.
war I lay to rest.
Culmination of the storm surge. Yes. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, that choker. Here it is. Level 100, 690. So it should be the replacement gear for the jewels then. Make another step. Don't give up. We're almost to the castle. Lightning. So much lightning. Battle dance material.
Foreign entities detected. Proceeding with removal.
Be so dumb about it, my dude. So we're standing like right there. Definitely hit hard. That's partly because my gear Haven't had low-level gear compared to the dungeon for a while. What do you mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is, when you think about it... Got stuff that's for the run. 690. I've had gear that's been... Oopsie. Quite effectively, you know, 40, 50 levels over for such a long time. I was like, oh, look, this gear. It's not that much different from what I already have. Yep. So after this, it'll be the raid. The raid needs like 700 gear. Oh, crud. Please help my family. Over there. No, it's their memory. This feels so real, it hurts not to help them.
Allow me.
To see she led from the front during the whole war, though.
Take that!
Lightning, oh no. Airship barrier won't be enough. Buckle ring of slaying. Corrupted memory cache. Amalgam. Alright.
Security breach confirmed. Initiating level 5 security protocol.
Electro wave. Disassembly. Malcolm becomes whole again. Okay, so it breaks into parts and then... That was interesting. I didn't catch that. Split current. It's only north-south? Disassembly. AoE, not much you can do about that. Crap. Raha, stand over there. Split current. Okay. Malgite. Ether. Mark on you for that one. Disassembling. So far he's gone twice to the north corner. Will he do again, though? No, it split them up. In and out. Split current. Electro wave. Not in a position to block that one.
This should do it!
Hey, fuss, I don't have a help on that one.
This should do it! Fear not. You will all live on.
My dream everlasting, Alexandria's restoration. Different time? It would appear to be the same place.
And at the last, my final endless.
Used to be right dangers out here, right? Nobody come salvaging like this. Beneath the Everkeep's barrier.
Fire detected. Initiate Getty protocol.
Oh no! They're mechanical pugs! I can see the ruined piece of Alexandria. Like, there's the wall they built and everything else. Building it all with electro. What we see under the barrier. So the whole history of this region we've just been doing in, all pulled in a single dungeon. Clever. Because there's the elements they're building. Quick tongue materia. What does the future hold for us? Let's fuel Alexander.
They've done it! They preserved the Queen's... We can't give up! Not until keep complete!
Memories breaking down, she's deleting them. Rumors about the Queen? Preserved her memories?
Really quiet.
That's just unfortunate timing for that one.
There.
Yes, indeed, there. In memory, she will always be born to lead us. Eternal Queen. Here we go.
Hold still.
There'll be some protocol. Sphene herself will actually be the final challenge. Oh, I don't like. Yeah. Okay, we have several of these. Each of them. Bleeding Edge Technology Eliminator. Okay. What can we glean from the fight already? Okay. This outer ring edge here will electrify with Death Zone. Possible knockback. These are intriguingly set. So these are obviously a key part to the fight. Go with the same with the circle in the middle and these sort of not circle patterns. I think? Well, we know so. Up for it.
Initiating level 9. Activate components. Engaging properties.
Disruption. That's the first AoE. There's the death zone I said that was going to happen.
Attempting removal by
Energy
incision.
accumulates in the sword.
Attempting removal by incision.
Hey, you're paying fun.
Removal failed. Commencing extermination sequence. Attempting extermination via multiple armaments.
That's just creepy voice. Okay, so it's doing the whole thing that the, crap, what was it?
Purging via armaments. Acquiring target.
This is... That's a takeoff of, Beachhead.
Commencing final attack sequence.
Subroutine.
Attempting annihilation via high-powered energy discharge.
Kyle, one at a time, please. You move.
Energy accumulation complete. Initiating final attack protocol. Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation.
Subroutine. It's a knockback. Gonna shoot that side.
Attempting total annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilation.
Just the beginning.
Get ready to move.
There.
Disruption.
Just the beginning.
Good call.
Foreign entities remain. Resuming annihilation. Attempting total annihilation. Annihilation. Annihilation.
Okay, this side. Towards on that side. We've seen most of those attacks elsewhere in fights. Meow. Code insertion complete. Serious business, no. Aha! Gold treasure chest. Choker of Slain. Cutscene. You just get like a flat play sphere, electrope looking thing, or yep. Oh, okay. Just a big flat circuit board. Circle in the middle.
Steen, listen to me, please!
I'm afraid she's gone.
Synchronization will soon be complete.
Robosphere. Oh, aren't you just fun?
Synchronization complete. Data for the Endless Sphere has been overwritten and reconfigured. All shall be well, henceforth and in perpetuity. Forever will I keep and cherish my people. To that end, I have removed the remaining checks upon my authority.
Oh, giving itself administrator rights.
Gods!
Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
Wait, I still haven't
Begone from my presence.
You and I guess you can't just kick me out.
According to Eliminator's battle data, you pose the single greatest threat. As such, you will be erased, here and now.
Oh.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. If it were you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice?
I get a heroic line now.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
Still there, part of her.
Is that concern or suspicion? If things should take a turn for the worse... might I...
I know what I have to do.
Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
So it's just gonna say like endless Sphene. Interfos. That entrance right in front of it kind of sucks. Once more onto it all. Hey, what do we guess based on the map? We expect there'll be a case of run to the middle to defend. Yep, we expect there to be a conal strike. We expect there to be a left and right beam from these different race fire systems here. There'll be a case of run left, run right. You expect some sort of sweeping effect like Agila did across here. Nope, but I do expect a bunch of zigzaggy, lightning-y type attacks to happen. I do expect there to be a knockback, knockover, knockdown kind of effect to send you flying off the platform, which will probably be right in the center, which is what this circle marks for. Sort of divides into quarters too, the way these lines are. So I'm expecting, that's why I said I'm expecting some sort of like conal fire, split beam left, right. Based on which one of these are firing up. And so this will fire side to side beams, guessing this will fire some sort of flat, something out here. The two hands, or four hands, sorry, will do sort of a swing, 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 swing kind of attack. Sort of strike, 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 maybe. Right. Still technically within the protocol. I think the designers, when they put it together... Yes. Okay, so she has some whiptail off the backside of her. That reminds me of... Oh, I forget her name. It's in... Dunscape? Minion Guide. I'll get the minion for it. Not you. Nope, you're new. Not in any particular order either. There. Kalos, or Calofistier. He had the same thing with the tendrils as well off her back of her hair, so I expect similar strikes as that. Right? Golden Azura had 4 arms and basically did a pune, 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 pune type attack from the center. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 was theirs because they had 6 arms. So you're expecting that attack, the beam attacks, some sort of shaped attack. We go.
The worlds have been bridged. Be at ease, everyone. Your ether will soon be replenished.
Queen Eternal.
I will suffer no interference. Disappear. Greetings and goodbye.
Legitimate force. There's a beam thing building that side. See it? Coronation. Individual ones, they track individual people.
Do not be afraid. Death is not the end.
Okay, you fired twice that side. Wasn't prepared for that.
I will show you the world beyond.
Good crud.
Deploying drone.
Can I block that? Yes, I can. That's a 2 for me. That sucked. Virtual shift. We're going back to the other world.
Deploying drone. We require ether.
Tank bust. Okay. Hands revving up. 2 hands revving up. Left, left. It fires again that same side. There you go. Okay, hands fired. Cool. I was right about the beams. I just was wrong with what was the actual tracking thing.
I will show you the world beyond.
Oh. Okay. Wait for the wall. It's that Japanese get through the wall puzzle.
Do not be afraid. Death
Oh, come
is
on.
not the end.
Got it in the right spot. I was pretty sure. Just literally wrong time to spawn. Right. It's okay.
Deploying drone.
We'll fire one side, okay. I said about that thing firing from the middle.
Are you still alive? Activating reserve power. Are you still alive?
Absolute authority.
Target area delineated. Commencing erosion.
Come on, that one's just harsh.
System overload. Aborting process.
There. Do it. LB3.
Let us rise above. Deploying drone. We require ether.
Some serious heal checks in this fight. Holy.
Deploying drone. Let us rise above.
Holy moly.
Recommend Razor. System overload. An error has occurred. System override confirmed.
Okay.
Is this a rift in reality? Has she lost control of the power? Steen, listen to me.
Like Zero.
I understand. I do. And I know that you won't be swayed from your course. But But if there's truly no other way to resolve this, then face me. Not as a machine, but as the real you.
Lamachi.
Speed!
Anomaly detected in memory banks. Data for the endless fiend partially restored.
This is what I desire, and I will not fail. I can't bear to lose them. Not again.
I feel your pain, as if it were my own.
Well, banishment. Crap, the attack's changed.
At last, I think I know you. All of you.
How can you say that to me now?
It's over, Sphene. We will stop you.
No! I won't let you! I can't! I will protect my people's happiness!
Leave that burden with us now. We will bear it in your stead.
Go fall out. Yes. No. All right, let's watch this.
Sphene!
Your voice reached me, Lamachi.
Is it really you?
No, only in part. My memories as a living person are gone. I've been remade from those I had as an endless. However, I cannot remain long, for the Meso terminal will soon cease to function. Once, you wanted to know me, Lamachi. Let my last act be to give an honest accounting.
All right. So I do see a number of people want this outfit.
Above all, sorry for the suffering I've caused your people and mine. I am ultimately powerless against the inevitable, unable to do aught but visit harm upon the innocent. I am, in the end, a pitiful, selfish creature. One that should never have been created.
Not merely a system to keep Alexander this.
Our nations are worlds apart, but they feel so close. Who knows what we could have accomplished had we walked together towards a shared future. And yet, it could never be so. We each had our own to protect.
If only I had met you when I was still alive, then perhaps. But it's no use dwelling upon a miracle that didn't happen. Still, if there's one thing I hope you'll believe, it is this. Brief though it was, I treasured our time together. It pains me to think that its memory will disappear along with me.
Stays with us, Sphene.
I know I have no right to ask this of you, but when I'm gone, my people, will you?
We'll take care of them. Don't worry. And we will never forget the Endless. Neither them, nor the time we spent with you. So be free of your burdens, Sphene. And sleep well.
Sleep. A chance to dream.
I will. Thank you.
Being kicked out of the system. Pick it up, goofball. Return this once more to the source.
Farewell, my beloved Alexandria.
Wakey wakey. Well, at least I don't have to fight after that right away. Wait, where's the cut? Oh, right there. That was sort of land on. Put it in that pocket.
So it was that the Meso-terminal fell dark, and the Endless departed for oblivion's embrace. Their resplendent paradise was no more, as the memory sustaining it faded with the golden light. Even so, in a way, they live on.
We want to scoot through the portal?
This I felt with conviction as I basked in the glow of a new dawn. It remains to be seen how interdimensional fusion may have affected other reflections. Kryle's parents spoke of the power's capacity for both good and evil. I cannot help but wonder how Sphyn's deeds will be remembered by those they touched. The key that started it all was entrusted to the adventurer. Such an artifact certainly lies within the Scion's realm of expertise, and no objection was raised to their retaining it for research. By order of Vau Kona, the Skydeep cenote was placed under the strict watch of the Landsguard. With the mighty Bakujaja among their number, they shall not want for strength, even in Soralja's absence.
Well, I hope the others get a chance to enjoy the after party.
Upon learning of their queen's passing, the people of Alexandria mourned and wept. Having devoted herself to sparing them sorrow, the sight might well have moved Sphyn to tears. However, with Wuklamat carrying on her legacy, I have faith that her subjects will know joy once more. As anticipated, the news that young Gululja had succeeded his father as king was greeted with trepidation. Reception was also mixed when Wuklamat came forward to name herself as the boy's guardian.
Go on, Shale.
But the people were mollified to learn that Everkeep systems remained operational, and there would be no impact on their lives. One day, when he is older, Gululja will decide for himself what manner of ruler he will be. Till that day and beyond, may the path of the young king be illuminated by the love of family.
Indeed. All right.
Meanwhile, in Tuliolal, the people came together to hail their new Dawn servants' great victory. Having honored those they lost, they turned their attention to a brighter future and celebrated for 3 days and nights.
Party. Raha with his taco. Uklamat will be on the boat. Oh no, help me. Get them away from me.
Not everything had been resolved, though.
Nothing ever is.
Those who had spent 30 years in the Dome struggled to resume their former lives. This and a host of other challenges remained. But as the new Dawn servants continue to lead with strength and wisdom, the people may be assured that peace will endure.
A good ending. Skip-a-loo. We can skip those credits. What do we do with you? We do want one of these maps for the house.
I'm sorry, we haven't been able to talk properly. Oh, between the reconstruction work and Papa's funeral, I've hardly had time to breathe. But at long last, there's a lull in my duties.
Why are we not seeing...
You've done more for us than we could ever hope to repay. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
When we left Eorzea behind to take part in the contest, none of us could have predicted what complications would follow. You truly have a knack for finding trouble, my friend.
Comes with the territory.
And you wouldn't have it any other way.
So what's next for you? Assuming you're still set on leaving the Gleaner's life behind?
I'm off to fulfill my mother's dream, of course.
Well, we might find you out there then.
Like she had intended, I'll embark on a journey in search of the unknown. She's sure to enjoy my stories when we meet again in the ethereal sea.
Well, well, sounds like a plan. But will you have the coin to get by?
I may no longer be a gleaner, but I still have contacts in Charlian. Contacts with deep pockets, always eager to pay for information on new or rare species.
You've got it all worked out. And what of you? Any new adventures in the offing? Regardless, until you're ready to leave, you're our guest here in Tulihyolal. And this time, I won't pester you to take up a post. By now, I know you well enough to know you can't stay in one place. No more than you can ignore the plight of those in need. Your path will always lead you elsewhere, and you'll continue walking it. Isn't that so?
It is.
An adventurer to the marrow you are. What is it exactly that spurs you on?
The love for the star, all the sights I've yet to see, the legacies I bear. Compass and a tool for jumping dimensions. Fiend's crown. It's supposed to work like a regulator, according to that one person. Patty, need to get going. Still a heap of things to do. Can't leave it all to Kona. Did they do Solution 9? He did. Yep. Dale keeps an eye on him. Yay! Visiting often as we can. Needs our support, especially antagonize our inherited authority. It works that way. Doesn't need to make a decision right away. Can't postpone it forever, though. Whatever I can help for Gulilja. Everyone inside the dome. Almost as much to Sphene. Alright. I'll keep the Tural for the time. Among other things, I'd like to look into the problem of the wildlife Bologna. Go on another journey together. Plenty of places I'd like to show you. That sounds like fun. If you ever needed me, I'll come running. You've got responsibilities, girl. Before you, I have a gift for you. Can you guess what it is? An alpaca comes from Toby. Sure-footed as they come. Ooh, boy. Always in the mauve. Here's the whistle for calling it. Looks over at the stables. Yeah. Now I really need to get going. Meet up with you. Till next time. Take care. Smile. Strong. And now the piece. Solution 9. Rainbow belt. For those of Exandria, ever since our beloved queen's passing, understandably abided in grief. Sorrow darkens your once bright faces. This is what Her Majesty would have wished to see? No, most assuredly not. You know this to be true. If we are to honor, we must reclaim our smiles to that end. Firing up the graphics card. Right, long and his plain grand reopening of the Arcadian. Wrangler hatted guy? Finest fighters, stand by ready to entertain you in glorious and thrilling combat. Join us, I bid you, and let your cares be forgotten. That's understandable. As skies of flame proclaim night's end, and thoughts undue adventure tend. Missed that. Main scenario. Quests unlock new content to become available in Tulliola and Solution 9. Thou may enter this with trust and duty. Seeker of the unknown, many more adventures await you. To be continued. All right. So we got a few side-equable questables to basically get through here. Plus we have the crafty skills to get to. You. My word, is that you? Yes. Overjoyed that fate would arrange this meeting, though I'm not surprised when I heard you journey with Wooklama. One time before we cross paths one more time. Come here in search of unusual and fantastic, weave into songs. Yep. Everyone, my head is swimming with new verses. Yes, you are. All the new myths in this. First-hand experience. You're just such the man. Pray tell me everything that's happened since you set foot in here. Word lends textures and melodies, of course, wrapped in this. What have you brought for me today? Blah, 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 blah. The first sort of raid fight, which will now become the Savage. Polygamanda, to our legend. Devious scoundrel seal was placed by Gululja. Broken. Glimpse of the event succession provide me more than enough inspiration for my next song. Thank you for sharing it. Viral. That which clings to the earth. Beings powerful enough to claim an entire continent as their territory. You emerge victorious. Slumber. What do you suppose had it been given enough time to regain its strength? Why we have imaginations, yes? Imagine I shall. Matched against the full fury, a story for the ages. You're making crap up again. How do you do this? Yep. Orklador Extreme is now accessible. Ralja. And we'll go. Looks like it spiked my leg pretty good. It's like, ah! Good thing I got scales over it. Final, former Dawn Servant's firstborn. Rise mixture of this. True son of Gululjaja, doubtless heavy burden responsibility, deemed worthy father. This weight was most likely what made more stifling, the fact that he had one head. Sought great power to make up for his perceived shortcomings, but never could live up to the expectations he had set for himself. You can. Stepped on a crooked path. Pretty long-eared city company with anger in that dome. No amount of anguish can justify the countless lives he stole. Killed his own father, those imagining, lost his life, lost all meaning. Yeah, it's a tragic one. I suspect each of us can see parts of ourselves reflected in it. To a degree. We have seen the darkness within our own hearts. The murderer and tyrant reducing him to a mindless villain with a blunt impact of the lessons we can learn from this tale. Or will blunt told with great care. Ever Keep Extreme, now accessible. Alright, so we have It belongs in a museum. That's going to be about the pod of bets. Right? That belongs in a museum. Quest here. There. Some stuff here. You know. We'll patch out these quests, little quests all tomorrow. We'll hit these story quests, or start on the story quests. We'll go through each one of the sets. Solidly? Very solidly. So we'll basically do Power Forgotten, this, that, the other, cause we actually made sure we have the appropriate one magic caster, one healer, one range DPS, one melee DPS, and one tank, which are all the roles down here. We'll have to do those. The Narwhal beckons. No, it's the Narwhal bacons, and it's at midnight. Thank you muchly. So, wrap it up. That, I think we shall vanishonables. You do? I do. I think it's time to run away for another day. It's reached our end of our thing. So, tomorrow might run late? Doubtful. We'll probably run about as normal as we do. All the goods, that is. All the goods. So, you're in for more Dawntrail, basically catch-ups and follow-ups. We'll roll quests and other side quests. Yeah. Quest or two for me and you. But I've already used that as a pun, so I can't do it again. But we'll have to run away either way. We'll come up with a good answer for it all. But for those who want to tune in, we'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 Mountain Standard, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. Join us if you want to tune in for it. Coming up on Friday, Saturday, we have more Starfield. Back to the Black. Yes. And we'd like to give a good old thank you for all those that basically tuned in this night. Yahoo! So those that watched it live, those that basically watch on the replays on Twitch, and those who tuned in on the YouTube VODs. Hey, once again, great thank you for watching. You make my day. Make stuff you want to watch, obviously. Strange. Anyhow, I'm out of here. So, till this and always, laters.